Hello, Patrick Walchuk here, and this is a video about a financial analysis on a multi-unit building that sold in Ottawa in the month of July 2025. We'll break this out as we do every month and try to interpret what some of these numbers mean. So let's take a look at a building that had 3 units in it, and as I said, it sold in July of this year. Now, this building was a purpose-built triplex, and it was listed for sale at $1,225,000. It had a sold price of $1,195,600, a scheduled rental income of just over $80,000, an effective rental income, that's when we deduct 3% for vacancy and bad debt. So the ERI in that was, call it $78,000. Now the MLS stated expenses on it were, call it $17,000, and the total operating expenses when we add in maintenance and management is $24,700. And knowing that, we can calculate a net operating income on the building of $53,000. So let's do some more calculations and find out what all that means. So that's giving us a cap rate of 4.46%. You know, for a while we were only seeing buildings sell with caps over 5. So anyhow, this has an operating expense ratio of about 32%, which is maybe a little bit below average, which is a good thing. So we don't want to see that number, you know, like approaching 40%. So that's very good. It sold for 15 times the gross rental income and 22 times the net income. And in terms of what it would take as down payment in order for a purchaser to buy this and at least break even or have a very minimal positive cash flow, and that's what I'm looking for here. I'm not looking for anything else really. And that is 35% on this property. Now, going back a few years, maybe even a couple of years, you couldn't touch a building in Ottawa without a 50% down payment in order for it to break even. So you had to have a 50% down payment in order for the bank to lend you mortgage money. So we're seeing more and more in this area right here, around 35%. So when we do that, we know how much the monthly mortgage payments are going to be, and when we know that, we calculate the total annual mortgage payments, or the ADS, the annual debt service, and we know that's $52,000. So with a down payment of 35%, $418,000, we ended up with a positive cash flow of about $1,200 on the property, and that gives us an ROI of 0.28%. So anyhow, for a little over $400,000, that's what the building sold for, and those are what some of the numbers mean. Thank you.